Good afternoon, everyone. This is the George here, and it's Monday afternoon, Eastern Central Time, and it's also the day after New Year's, is second day of 2023, which obviously leads into our main topic of today, which is going to be 2023 movies. And Vortex, we ain't asking those kind of questions. You better behave yourself. Um, see, let's look at the chat. Donovan Martin filled up a lot of the chat. And yeah, the Super Bowl is gonna be massive. The Super Bowl is gonna have a lot in there as well. And Secret Invasions. I'm not gonna be talking about the TV shows. So for those of you who are wondering, we're not gonna be talking about the television shows. And yeah, Jeremy Renner. For those of you who don't know, Jeremy Renner got critically hurt. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Cause yeah, that obviously happened today. Um, Not good news to wake up to. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Jeremy Renner got into some kind of accident. He got airlifted. Apparently, he got ran over by a snowplow. So, thoughts and prayers to him and his family. Hope he gets better. And yeah, that's not good if he lost a lot of blood. So, but yeah, Vortex, you better behave yourself, my friend. You better behave yourself. Uh, what's airlifted? Basically, a chopper had to get him out. Like he had to be carried by a helicopter. So that's not looking good. But yeah, my prayers are with him and his family. And yeah, it's Donovan Martin. There are so many movies that are coming out this year. Yeah, damn is right. But we're gonna focus on more happy stuff because it's now a new year, new beginning. And 2022 was quite the year for movies. A lot of movies that came out this year that I loved a lot. The Batman, Top Gun Maverick, Clerks 3, Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Dragon Ball Super Superhero, and Avatar The Way of Water. So many great movies. And so now we're on to a new year where there's a ton of movies. And we're going to be talking about them. And this isn't, I know like on the thumbnail it said like we're going to be talking about Marvel and DC, but there's also other movies that are coming out this year. From other franchises. Some of them are legacy sequels. So I can't wait to talk about those. And if anyone had gotten the StreamYard link, they're allowed to come up here on here as well. Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy C3. Yeah, we're gonna get to Marvel. We're gonna get into Marvel in just a sec. But in the meantime, before we begin, remember to hit the like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. For those of you who aren't aware or haven't watched the last couple of streams, my goal this year is to get to 500 subs. And if we do that, I will show my massive DVD collection. And maybe I'll invite Isaac Multiverse of Movies on and we can debate the city of New York. Isaac claims that New York City does not exist. He is leading an anti New York City cult. I'm just kidding. But no, it'd be a fun debate. It'd be a fun debate. I love Isaac. And Isaac's always invited on here no matter what. Yeah, Volume 3. We're going to be talking about that movie as well. So I guess we can get right to it. And if anyone wants to join in, and yeah, no, Donovan Martin. It's a oh my good. Oh, is that you, Isaac?
No, it's me, Eddie from All My Ideas 23. No, I'm just kidding. It's me, Isaac. So I heard you shit talking. I heard you saying that New York is real. How dare you? How dare you lie to the people?
Oh well, you got one of your cultists in the chat, Greymoth Vortex.
Hey, we're just speaking the truth.
Oh my goodness, how you doing, Isaac?
I'm doing all right. I'm just worried that there's some people who think New York is real. That's like my only concern.
Oh my goodness. But Yeah, did you before we begin, did you have any specific movies that were your favorite of 2022? I just shared some of my movies. Any in particular?
Morbius.
Oh my goodness,
How
Morbius.
could you forget about Morbius? It's the movie of the year.
Oh yeah,
It's about to sweep the Oscars.
those you don't know, Isaac is the biggest Morbius fan that I know.
Yes, and the Morbius cult will rise soon. One day you will join us in the light.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I would say my favorite movie of the year was probably Everything Everywhere All at Once. I really love that movie.
Yeah, I didn't see that
Um,
one.
you haven't
I
seen it?
gotta. Yeah, no, I haven't. There's a lot that I haven't seen. I've seen a lot, but there's a lot that I haven't seen either.
I also thought Bullet Train was like the biggest surprise. Like I didn't really expect much from that, but that movie was amazing. I think it's
Uh,
probably my second favorite movie of the year.
that's another one I gotta see.
Have you seen Glass Onion yet?
It's funny. I canceled my Netflix right before it came out.
Dang. So you're really an anti Ryan Johnson person?
No, I love the first Knives Out actually. I'll probably get it back up when Rebel Moon comes out.
Oh, so we have a Snyder fan here. I'm just kidding. Rebel Moon is one of the movies I'm excited for next year, but I
Yeah.
forgot when it comes out though. All I know is it's this
I
year.
I don't even know if it has a release date yet.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I gotta check out Puss in Boots too. I heard that was a big surprise. Did you see that one yet?
Oh yeah, as a Shrek fan, I gotta say I was surprised by how good it was. Also, I found out that the first Puss in Boots was a prequel to the Shrek movies. I didn't even know that till now.
Welcome, Daniel Martin. But yeah, no, I want to check that one out. And yeah, the menu's coming on HBO Max.
They know in Puss in Boots they confirmed that New York isn't real.
Okay, in fairness, in that universe, it does not exist.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But I'm
Uh,
sure they believe it. I think everyone believes New York isn't real.
oh
Even
my
you,
goodness.
George.
No,
Come on, George, tell us the truth.
okay, but back to the topic. So yeah, 2023. There's a lot of movies that are coming out this year. You excited for this year?
Yeah, I'm excited. There's especially for the summer because I think in June and July we're getting the Marvels, Flash, Indiana Jones. What else? There's a lot of movies coming out in the summer, and to me, the summer blockbuster season's always like my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, I will definitely say June is probably the busiest June that I've seen in a while.
Hmm. Yeah, I was watching all the lists, like seeing how many movies are coming out. Oh, Oppenheimer and Barbie both come out in the summer.
Oh yeah,
There's just so many movies coming out that my money is gonna be drained by the time the summer ends.
because I'm not gonna lie, I felt like this summer was a not disappointing, but it kind of felt weak compared to usual.
Yeah, I think it's been like that the last 3 summers ever since the pandemic, with
I mean,
movies like changing schedules and all that.
I feel like 2021 had like at least was a solid summer that had plenty of stuff, but like this summer, like kind of felt weak.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, what came out? Jurassic World Dominion, Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah, that's not a good start already. I can't remember what else came out during the summer.
I
Doctor
mean,
Strange came out like right in the beginning. I think it was like March, right? I think
yeah.
that doesn't count. I think May through July, that's like the summer season, I
I mean,
think.
Top Gun Maverick came out at the end of May, beginning of June.
Yeah, I guess that one counts too.
Yeah, yeah. June used to be. I remember like one year, like June had like a lot of stuff come out. Oh yeah, March is
Yeah.
also packed this year. I mean, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Creed 3, John Wick Chapter 4.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go bankrupt by the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bankrupt too, man. Like, but what would you say is your most anticipated of this huge slate?
I would say Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. To me, the first Guardians is my second favorite MCU movie, and Star Lord is my favorite MCU character in general. And I've just loved what James Gunn has done with the characters. The story about, lost family, being able to find it within people you've never known, never met. And the trailer was just so beautiful that I think that and probably The Flash will have to be in my most anticipated movies of the year.
Yeah, it was a tough one when it came to at least most anticipated MCU because I'm looking forward to Ant-Man 3 a lot, but like when I saw that Guardians trailer, I was like, this looks like it's gonna be amazing.
Hmm. I mean, yeah,
Like,
there's a lot of other movies. Like I'm excited for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Oppenheimer. I'm very excited for that. John Wick. There's a lot of movies I'm excited for, but I would say Guardians is like if I was told you can only pick one movie to go to, I'd go to Guardians easily.
yeah, but oh hey, Ferris, what's going on? I would say like I feel like this year might be a bounce back year for the MCU with Ant-Man and Guardians, hopefully.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I think Marvel really needs like one big block, like one big movie that everyone loves, because Doctor Strange, Thor, and Black Panther will come. I actually like. I like 2 out of 3 movies. I didn't like Love and Thunder, but they weren't well received like your usual Marvel. Like usually when a Marvel movie comes out, everyone's talking about it, everyone's loving it. But these 3 movies that came out, it's like yeah, there was a lot of fans with them, but they weren't like massively well loved as like like Shang-Chi was or like Endgame and all those. And I feel like Ant-Man, Guardians, and the Marvels, their job now is to give us that one movie that everyone unanimously loves. And like that's I think that the main thing that Marvel really needs right now.
Oh, we'll talk about that when we talk about the Flash, Daniel Martin. But yeah, I feel like this is gonna like even though it's the same director, Peyton Reed, I feel like this is gonna be a different kind of Ant-Man movie.
Oh yeah, I love the trailer. They even played one of my favorite songs, "Yellow Brick Road" by Elton John.
Because like I don't I feel like I'm getting similar vibes to No Way Home, where I feel like this is gonna be a departure from like the previous two films. Ah, don't say that.
Yeah, stop saying that multiverse movies. Your channel sucks.
But like I don't I'm getting like similar vibes to like No Way Home, where like it's gonna be a departure from like the first two films, which were smaller but fun adventures.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially with Ant-Man, because the first 2 movies, like with Spider-Man, at least Far From Home was about saving the world. But with Ant-Man, the first 2 movies, both of them were heist movies. So it's crazy that now it's gonna go into the quantum realm, deal with Kang the Conqueror, one of the most powerful Marvel villains of all time. Like it's so crazy how we've even gone to this point with the solo Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, no, like I can't wait to see Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. I think he's gonna do a great job.
Mhm.
He's all in the video, but I feel like it's so interesting because I feel like the first two Ant Man movies were like the were like the calming down after the big event films like Age of Ultron and Infinity War, because
Oh
those
yeah.
movies came out after those. While this one's like gonna be the big one that's gonna start off a new phase.
Yeah, and I think even people within Marvel have been saying that this movie is gonna be important for Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. So I do wonder. My assumption is that the ending is gonna be Kang escapes the quantum realm and is now conquering universes, and his variants are taking over. And I feel like the movie's gonna end with Scott kind of being kind of what Star Lord was in Infinity War, where now like the blame is on him for unleashing chaos in the multiverse. Since we know this obviously isn't the last time we'll see Kang.
Yeah, it feels like based on the trailers, it kind of looks like Scott Lang's gonna maybe he's gonna let fame get to his head a little bit at the beginning, and then
Mhm.
he's gonna get like a wake up call.
Yeah, I think it's gonna like I think this movie will challenge his ego, which I think is a nice little story. Like I don't know. I really like the trailer so far, and I hope it does live up to the trailer. Wait, when does the movie come out? Like at the end of
Uh,
February?
I think February 17th. I'm gonna check actually because I'm
Mhm.
on the thing right now. So let me see if it says the release date on IMDb.
And we should be getting a trailer, I think, on the 9th of January.
Oh, February 17th.
Oh, nice. I thought it was gonna be later, so that's good.
Oh, that's like part of like well, even though you don't believe it exists in New York City schools, we do have that following week off. I think the
Everyone who's
winter break.
watching, do not listen to George. He is lying to you.
There might be people from New York watching this.
They've been brainwashed too. I must save them too. Wait, when is the Super Bowl? Is it like after Ant-Man and the Wasp, or is it
I think it's
before?
before. It comes out
Before. Oh,
the
so they're
Super Bowl
probably
like.
marketed a lot during the
Oh yeah,
Super
I'm
Bowl.
gonna be watching Creed 3. I love the Creed movies.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh, and this one's directed by Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
Hmm.
But obviously, like this isn't the only Marvel film to come out, nor is it like the only big Marvel film to come out this year. We do have like we said, we had Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Wait, when does it release?
So
Guardians.
I'm finding that right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Do you think
okay.
James Gunn believes New York is real?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Guardians comes out May 5th.
Oh, okay. That's sooner than I imagined. All right, bro. I'm so
I'm
excited for this year. I just love seeing movies, especially the best feeling in the world is going to a movie you were really excited for a while, and then that movie living up to expectations.
Oh my goodness, Daniel Martin. Uh, yes, Volume 3, let's go. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for this. I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy. The second one, while I don't think it's as good as the first one, I still enjoy a lot.
Hmm.
And the holiday special was really good.
Yeah, I've loved everything that James Gunn has done with Marvel so far, and
I
this
love what
trailer
he's done with
just looked
DC as well.
amazing.
He's 5 for 5 in
Yeah.
my opinion. That's why I trust him with DC. But this isn't about DC. This is about all the movies.
Hey, James Gunn is the man who got us to fall in love with a talking tree, a raccoon, a shark. So just imagine what he can do with like iconic characters like Superman and Batman.
I'm very curious to see like how Will Poulter does as Adam.
The guy from We're the Millers.
Yeah, he was also. I don't know if you remember the Chronicles of Narnia. He was like, I think he was the cousin in the third film.
I have not seen that movie since I was a kid. It's been
That's
so
how
long.
he was like. I was like, wait a minute, like, wait a minute. He was that like annoying kid from like the third Chronicles of Narnia. Oh my goodness.
Well, he's come a long way.
Oh yes. You ever heard that meme or that song? Start from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for him. And James Gunn, his castings are like, who would have imagined John Cena and Dave Bautista being like household characters in Marvel and DC? So like, to me, when it comes to his castings, to me they've all been perfect.
I never got into Maze Runner, Ferris.
I never
Did you ever?
watched it.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't it like another one of those like movies based off a book?
I think so. I
But
remember when I was younger, people were like hyping up that movie to be because I think in the early 2010s, it was like this, like all these teen books like Hunger Games and all these like Twilights. It's like people were trying to make franchises out of them. I remember Maze Runner was hyped up to be that next franchise, but I don't even remember if it ever got a sequel.
yeah, I never. Yeah, like here's the thing. Like I used to watch obviously Harry Potter and like the Hunger Games. I did love the
Nerd.
first Hunger Games. Oh come on,
I'm just kidding.
I was a teenager in the early 2010s. But yeah, no. But like I always saw Maze Runner as like, are they just trying to like because like Hunger Games is coming to an end, try to get those people away?
I
Okay,
ne-
that
I
that's a
never watched
statement
a
to make,
single
Mortis.
second.
I never even read the books.
There was a book.
Oh wait, yeah, it's gonna be sad to see Guardians come to an end, but it's like you can tell some of them want to move on to other stuff.
Hmm. I do wonder how they're gonna do with because I guarantee not all the characters are gonna die. So I wonder what they're gonna do with those characters, and I am nervous because James Gunn has perfected them so much that I'm like worried to see somebody else take a crack at them. I also wonder what else. Like I think we're not gonna see Rocket for a while. Maybe Drax. I think I don't know. It's hard to predict though because the trailer. It's like the trailer's trying to throw away. It's like they're trying to make you think something, but once the movie comes out, something else will happen entirely.
I by the way, I actually finally saw Blade Runner 2049 yesterday,
Hmm.
and I loved it. It was a fantastic movie in my opinion. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, I loved it. I was surprised by how good it was, especially because I hadn't even seen the trailers before I saw it.
But I mean, I think there's always a possibility that whoever's alive, if they want to come back, could maybe come back in Kang Dynasty or Secret War.
Hmm.
Because like obviously those are going to be the next big event films. But I feel like even if they appear in that, we're like, do they go anywhere else afterwards? Like,
Oh, did you hear what My Time to Shine said about Secret Wars and King Dynasty?
apparently the new Avengers are going to lead, and apparently Secret Wars is going to focus more on the old heroes.
Yeah, and that we're expecting to see Hugh Jackman's Wolverine interact with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Now that would be like my childhood just like fulfilled, like my childhood dream, especially because
Yeah,
those were the first comic book movies I ever saw, the X-Men and Spider-Man ones, and just see both of them just communicate would be so cool. I feel like I would probably get a poster of like them just shaking hands.
yeah. I'm sad that this franchise is coming to an end as well. But hey, listen. Hopefully, like the remaining members return, and we can get some like cool moments in King Dynasty and Secret Wars with them. As long as the movie is good, like yeah, it would be cool to see Hugh Jackman, Tobey Maguire, whatever other heroes. The rumors are picking up that Robert Downey Jr. might appear. Like as cool as it'd be to see all of them, you also want a good movie.
No, I want to have bad movies. I like suffering while I'm in the theaters.
Because here's the thing, it was Spider-Man No Way Home. I love that movie, but again, that movie also could have easily gone wrong. No matter how cool it would have been to see everyone. As fantastic as that movie was, if that movie was not good, like that would have been like a big blow to Marvel.
Oh yeah, that would have sucked for. I think it would have affected more Sony because Sony
Oh
seems to be
yeah,
really invested in the Spideyverse thing, and I feel like if this movie had sucked, I feel like people would have been like I feel like Spideyverse would have been a damaged reputation. You know, I guess the same thing could be said about the first Into the Spider-Verse.
oh, and Ferris actually brings up a good point. Remember, Hugh Jackman almost appeared in the first Spider-Man film.
Oh wait, he actually was like there
No,
was
he almost
negotiations.
did. Like I think he was gonna make like a small appearance, but I guess due to the different studios and
Hmm.
all that.
What what about Doctor Strange? He was referenced in Spider-Man too.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Vortex, I always cared about Andrew Garfield Spider
I
Man.
love about Andrew Garfield. I thought he was, to me, like I always get the question like who's the worst Spider-Man? To me, I like them all three, but I would say acting wise, I would give that to Garfield. I think Garfield's like my favorite actor out of all three of them. I thought the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was even decent too. Like I didn't like it, but I thought it was decent.
Like here's the thing, like honestly, like the more I rewatch the Amazing Spider Man, the better it actually becomes.
Is it because it shows you the fictional city of New York?
No, no, no. No, because honestly, like I see what I guess they were trying to do with like Andrew's like Peter Parker. Like, listen, he was great as Peter and Spider Man. He just needed better movies. And you know how people like complain how the MCU movies like Mysterio and Vulture were both guys with grudges against Tony Stark.
Hmm.
All the villains in like Amazing Spider Man were getting created by Oscorp or were tied to Oscorp.
I guess to be fair, the difference is Oscorp is directly connected to Spider-Man, while Tony is not really, like he's never traditionally been seen as connected to Spider-Man. I guess that's the reason. I was actually fine with the Spider-Man villains having connections with Tony though. But I guess that's like one issue, you know?
But honestly, like I am looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is probably my most anticipated MCU movie. Not my most anticipated Marvel movie, most anticipated MCU movie.
What are you trying to say? Huh? I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness. But
Oh
I
wait,
don't know.
actually I want to change my most anticipated. So my most anticipated is Craven because it is connected to Morbius. Just for that
Oh my
reason alone.
goodness,
And the
Craven.
post-credit scene will be like, we'll have Morbius coming out of the shadows, Henry Cavill style, and he's gonna be like, Mr. Craven, we need to talk.
What about the Marvels? Is anyone excited for the Marvels before we move away from the MCU?
I feel like I'm not as excited just because we haven't seen a trailer yet. But the one thing that really got me excited was Miss Marvel, because out of all the MCU stuff that came out last year, my favorite of them all was Miss Marvel. I thought Miss Marvel was amazing, and the character of Kamala Khan was so fun to see. And so I'm excited to see her in the sequel. While I wasn't a big fan of the first Captain Marvel movie, I'm excited for this one just because of that reason. But then again, we'd have to wait to see the trailer. Like maybe the trailer could be awful. I don't know. But yeah.
Andrew, I'll send you the link later. I'm still going through some stuff, but listen, like if no one else is coming on, maybe I'll send you the link because like I don't know if anyone else is wanting to join that I sent links to.
hmm
But yeah, the Marvels, like I don't know, I feel like there's really no like there's not as much hype for this as the other two.
I think it's just because we haven't seen a trailer, and it's like most people don't like. We don't even know who the villain of this movie is yet. I think. I don't know. To be fair, I haven't been keeping up with those. Like, I think every Marvel fan is so focused on what Ant Man's gonna do, how Guardians is gonna end, that like not Miss Marvel, the Marvels is kind of like that forgotten child that like
Well,
people just forgot about. You know?
what's up, Bianca?
Yo, I think Bianca's mute.
Okay, well, while she's getting her sound together, I will say the thing the character I'm the most excited to see in the Marvels is actually Kamala Khan. I did enjoy Miss Marvel a lot.
Wow, you just copied what I said. I'm just kidding.
Um, and honestly, the actress she's actually kind of self aware because she made a comment yesterday about like will like the Harry Styles appearance in Eternals actually lead up into anything? Because that's kind of a problem with Marvel. They have these post credits that like never lead into anything.
We're still waiting to see Scorpion.
Absolutely, Spider-Man. Yo, listen, the next Tom Holland film better have Scorpion.
Yo, Bianca.
Oh, Daniel Martin, be nice.
Can
Oh,
you
now
hear
we have.
me now?
Yeah, what are
Yeah, I
you
can hear
eating?
you.
Yay.
Are you eating pupusas?
No, I'm eating something called. I forgot.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, she's challenging Kevin Feige.
Isn't she on Reddit? Like she talks about Marvel on Reddit. I remember hearing something like
Oh,
that.
the actress that plays Kamala Khan in
I
the
think her name
MCU.
is Iman Vellani.
Iman. I just don't want to mispronounce her name.
Wow, you rate. I'm just kidding.
Whoa, no. Listen, you know what? I like her a lot. I love how passionate she is, not just about like the character, but of the Marvel brand.
Yeah, it seems
Okay.
it seems like she really was a diehard Marvel fan, and that even fits really well with Kamala Khan because Kamala is a diehard Avengers fan.
All I can say is I like how like this image triggered a lot of people. Wait, hold on, let me put it up. Like this triggered like so many people.
I'm
Like
triggered. Woke. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Vortex, behave yourself. Yeah, no, you're not the only one that's out though actually waiting for Scorpion.
Hey,
Because
I'm actually more excited just because it's Nacho Varga from Better Call Saul.
yo, like that actor is very good and he can do a very good job with Scorpion.
Oh yeah.
I
I feel
re-
like the reason why they haven't gone him is because I feel like they wanted to put him in the third movie because they first wanted to have, Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. But I feel like by the time the third movie came out, because Into the Spider-Verse had become so popular, I feel like they were so motivated in getting Toby, Andrew, and the villains together that Scorpion kind of was forgotten. But I feel like he'll show up
Yeah.
eventually. You already got the tease and everything, so and people want him. Like a lot of people seem to really want to see Scorpion in a Spider-Man movie soon.
Yeah, and yes, we hey, listen, I was excited to see Toby back as well, Andrew Casali, and you know, let's be nice, please.
Bro, what did I even say? I just
No, listen, Isaac is also a big fan of Tobey Maguire. We just
it's
want to see
Spider-Man 2
like
is my favorite movie of all time.
we just want Marvel to complete what they hype up, and it's not just with Spider-Man. Like Doctor Strange, the first film, they were hyping up Mordo. What
Oh yeah.
and look, I love Multiverse of Madness. I thought that was like, in my opinion, that's one of the more underrated MCU films. But what they did, like the Mordo that we got was in another universe. It wasn't the main MCU one.
What?
What? Just kidding.
Blue Jay. Well, consider we have so many big name movies coming out every month and every week. They might suffer at the box office. Yeah, that is a good point. That's what I'm worried about with Shazam: Fury of the Gods when we get to DC.
To be
How
fair,
dare you?
to be fair, I think Shazam would have suffered more if it had originally came out in December with Avatar:
Yeah.
Way of Water. I mean, this summer it is going to be interesting to see who wins the box office because there's just so many big names: the Marvels, Indiana Jones, Oppenheimer. Like, I don't know. Like, some of these movies are going to have to take some damage, which is unfortunate, you know. And my big question is, are people going to go watch The Flash? Because I'm definitely, I'm excited for that movie regardless. But I do wonder how much that will make, especially since a Marvel movie's coming around it, and all these other big blockbusters are coming around The Flash.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because June is going to be packed. Because
Yeah.
well, actually, since Bianca just got here, Bianca, are there any like MCU movies that you're excited for before we move on to Across the Spider-Verse?
Probably the Marvels.
Woke. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just
Because
kidding.
my favorite Korean actor is gonna be in it.
Wait,
Oh,
your
nice.
favorite what?
My favorite Korean actor is gonna be in it.
I actually completely forgot the cast. I only know the three main characters.
oh, I'll here. I got the top cast. I'm gonna put it back up.
I have not kept up with the movie so far, or like any news about it.
So this is our cast.
Do we know who he's playing?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he playing Captain Marvel's husband?
Oh, Samuel Jackson's gonna be in the movie. Well, I thought. Well, then again, that's pretty obvious. But
Wait,
I
which
didn't
actor
know
are we
that.
talking about?
Is the one that you're looking forward to Park So Kwon?
Yes, Park Seo Joon.
Oh,
Wow, George.
so
I'm just kidding.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like, where'd you get the Y from? It's a J.
Canceled. Yeah, I'm canceled. Daniel Martin.
He's playing Prince Yan or something like that. It's in a musical Planet or something. Which honestly,
Oh,
I've never
wait.
heard him sing before, so it's gonna be interesting.
I remember hearing that the Marvels was gonna have musical aspects. You just brought back a memory of mine.
I also forgot Indiana Jones comes out in June. We're gonna get those movies though.
Oh,
But,
and Transformers also comes out this
yeah,
summer. That's
Transformers.
another.
Yeah.
God dang! Every weekend we're gonna be going to movies this year.
Oh my. Yeah. Absolutely. Except for
I still haven't
January.
seen Wakanda Forever.
Racist. I'm just
Except,
kidding.
True.
except
That's
for,
no coincidence right there, Bianca. I'm just kidding.
oh yeah, I can't wait to talk about Oppenheimer. So
I thought they came out last year.
what?
Oppenheimer.
No, it hasn't come out yet.
I didn't see the
week-
trailer. Sue me.
Okay.
You know, we
But-
should sue Bianca. Somebody call Saul Goodman.
I actually before I get to Across the Spider-Verse, are any of you guys excited for Craven? Like get Craven out of the way.
Of course, it's
No.
connected to Morbius.
Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
Blue
Hey, Blue
Jay.
Jay.
What's up,
Flash.
everybody?
I'm marinara sauce.
Sorry, I'm getting so many text messages on my messenger app. Okay, so
And that's why you put it on
what's going on?
So we're wrapping
Yeah.
up talking about the MCU movies that are coming out this year. Are there any that you're excited for before I move on to Spider-Verse?
MCU films? Easily Guardians.
Yeah, it seems like Guardians
Answer's
is like
not
the one
yours.
that everyone's the most hyped for.
Yeah, I mean, looking for. I like Ant-Man. I've always liked the Ant-Man movies, and Captain Marvel was okay, but I want to see what they got. I want to see what they can do with the sequel because I really like Miss Marvel. It's a really good show. But I think out of all the Marvel films, well, I guess you could say Spider-Verse is a Marvel film, so it is Marvel. So we're still talking about Marvel. So Across Spider-Verse is my number one in general.
Oh yeah. Well, that's my number one comic book movie, which is why we're gonna move on to it. But is anyone excited besides Isaac excited for Craven? Like the
How dare you? How dare you not be
No.
excited for a Morbius spinoff?
I'm looking forward to Craven.
Yeah.
Only because like I mean, I'm still curious to see what Sony has got. You know, we only got like what 3 fucking films, like Venom 2, Morbius. I mean, they're 4 times the charm.
Oh, hey. I mean, I feel like they're wasting villains that would be really good in the MCU, though, Sony.
How dare you speak about Morbius in that tone? I'm just kidding.
I mean,
by
I
the way.
get it. They can still do something with Venom in the MCU. That's not Eddie Brock, but it's like Morbius would have been cool in a Spider-Man Blade film in the MCU. Like Craven would have.
Morbius would've-
Craven could have
No, you
fit
go.
very well in the MCU, in my opinion.
True. I mean, there would have been a way to make a Morbius film. At least you can make it stand out from any other generic comic book film out there. Even though I do agree. I actually like Morbius. I didn't think it was too bad. That's just me personally.
Do you think Craven is gonna say it's hunting time?
Oh no.
That's gonna be the new
They probably
meme. Or
They probably just
Cravening time.
reshot the whole movie and say it's hunting time or some shit
Yeah,
during
it's gonna,
post production.
yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like the next Iron Man.
But yeah, I'm very much
Oh my
looking
God.
forward to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That trailer got me hyped, and if you look at all these Spider people in the poster, like
Oh
Spectacular
my god!
Spider-Man,
I'm telling you,
Love
oh my
Spectacular
gosh, I'm telling people
Spider-Man.
right now. I'm telling people right now. This might be Sony's important film. Like this is their the only reason I say this is because you're doing a sequel to like their best Spider-Man film. I think Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man film, better than all 3 Raimi films. I'm sorry, Kasali.
oh my goodness,
I'm sorry. I forgot he was on the chance. I just want it's better than the Raimi films, better than the MCU films, even better than even better than Nate's Friend. I like all the films. All of the films. I can see this being better than Into the Spider-Verse. This is going to be the fucking best film of the whole year. You know, I'm just overhyping it.
Yeah, well, I know Spectacular Spider-Man, like I think they said it. The question is Josh Keaton actually coming back to voice him? Because, you know, there's a lot of Spider people in here. Like I saw Spider-Man Unlimited, I saw Spider-Man PS1.
Well, Josh
Like-
Josh Keaton says he's always wanting to come back. He'll never
Yeah.
refuse.
He's my favorite Spider-Man voice. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Spectacular Spider-Man's probably my favorite
Did you
animated.
follow his YouTube channel?
I didn't even know he had a YouTube channel.
Yo, he does Spider-Man
Wow,
memes.
George.
It's hilarious. He
Do
voices
you think we're gonna
them.
see Bully Maguire in one of these universes?
I would
Maybe
love
from like
to see-
Earth
I would love to see
69.
Toby like animated in here.
I
Yeah,
want-
Yeah, Morbius I think would fit fine as a Blade villain if he never appeared in a Spider-Man movie.
Morbius
Let's-
fits anywhere.
Chat, let's respect the panelists' opinions. Not everyone's gonna agree on the same thing. Listen, we're all friends on this panel. We're not always gonna agree
Wait,
on
we
what
are?
our favorite.
I'm just kidding.
Yes, we're not gonna agree on our favorite movies or what we're anticipating the most. So please, let's respect each other's opinions.
I'm gonna show you my Spider-Man rank list.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, like Mayday Parker's also going to be in this film. Like we're finally going to get a version of Spider-Man that has a kid in a film.
Mayday
Exactly.
Parker's in the film?
Yes, there's concept art revealed.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
You also have to
Oh
remember
my-
this is part 1, so imagine what part 2 has in store.
Well, the thing I'm the most curious about is the villain, because the villain is going to be
Spot.
Spot.
Morbius.
Yeah. And Spot's like he's not exactly like a household like Spider-Man villain name. Like he's not obviously up there, obviously not with Green Goblin and Doc Ock, but also he's not up there with like Mysterio and Craven. So I'm very
He
curious.
will be.
Well,
think he
after
will
this film, he's probably going to be established. He's probably going to be used a lot more in Spider-Man media. Yeah, those are my 2 favorite as well, Ferris. Oh yeah, the Spider-Man 2 video game comes out this year as well.
Oh my
Spider-Man.
goodness. Sweet eating good.
One thing you can never say about Spider-Man is there's never Spider-Man fatigue.
No, 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 sir.
Like people talk about superhero fatigue, yet nobody's fatigued of Spider-Man yet.
That's
That
funny.
is true.
Nor are they fatigued of
Morbius.
Batman.
You should say
That
Morbius.
depends on the person.
Morbius.
Oh, what'd you say, Bianca?
That depends on the person. Some people.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, he was
Bro.
only in one episode though. I
Yeah,
think
everyone's
anymore.
favorite Batman is George Clooney. No doubt about that.
Oh yeah, better than Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, Michael
I'd
Keaton.
say Batman is the best Batman.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The best
that's-
Batman is the Lego Batman.
Oh,
I'm actually gonna look at the
Bro.
cast and see
Top
like who's.
hold
Val
on.
Kilmer is a great Bruce Wayne.
Wait,
I'm gonna look up. Has any of y'all looked up the release dates? I saw this one from Geek Facts.
Andrew, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really watch a lot of
That's
Max
so
movies.
dumb. Comic book movies are still the most talked about movies out there.
Yeah, so I listen. As much as I love Max, I think Max is still dealing with the fact that the DCEU is getting rebooted. So I think he's still upset about it.
That's
Get over
okay.
it.
He'll it's give it
Get over
time, okay? Give us some time.
He's going through a breakup, okay, George?
Yeah, no, he's still going through what you're calling the 5 stages of grief.
Hold on, let me share my screen because I think this is a something. It shows you all the films, all the big name films they got so far coming out.
Oh, sure. Hold on.
Look at that shit.
Oh, I'm excited for Blue
No.
Beetle.
Me too.
Yeah.
Look at that shit. That's
Oh my god, I forgot Fast and Furious X comes out.
that's
oh
my
my god.
that's my
That's
my
understandable,
biggest
Daniel.
concern. You got look, I think March is more packed than ever. Look at this. You got Creed 3, Scream 6, Shazam, John Wick, and Dungeons and Dragons. Now I'm sure like 4 out of 5 films will be success. I don't know about Dungeons and Dragons though. It looks fun. I just don't see it being a big enough hit. And then I forgot there's a goddamn Evil Dead Rise film. You got Mario coming out. It's gonna make bank.
What
But-
about Cocaine Bear? That's probably gonna hit $5 billion.
The Cocaine Bear. Oh my.
Opening
goodness.
weekend too.
That's
Cocaine Sweep.
That's gonna be quite the movie.
See, this is like what I'm talking about because I remember. Do you remember the time back in like 2017 and 2018 they'll be getting nothing but sequels and stuff like that?
Yeah.
This is the exact same way, but like on steroids, or something like that. You got all these like mostly big name properties. Look, December, Wonka, Ghostbusters, Aquaman.
Wait, we're
And
getting a Willy Wonka,
Mhm.
Charlie and the Chocolate
Mhm.
Factory reboot or
It's
sequel?
Timothy Chalamet. It's a prequel. It's Timothy Chalamet playing as Wonka, and then you got.
Joker
So is it the
style.
prequel to the original or the sequel? Or
I think
the
it's
remake?
just a prequel. I think that they don't know specific. I think it's just a prequel to the original. I
There's another Ghostbusters movie
What's up,
coming
Arco?
out too.
So
What up?
yeah, that's
so-
Bro, there's nothing about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Seth Rogen, please tell me what you're gonna do so I
Wait,
can
when
rather
does
be
that come
angry
out?
or be happy.
August 4th. See, that's
Oh,
what I'm
it's
looking
coming out
for.
this year.
Yeah,
Okay,
see, that's
dang.
that's what I've been talking about. Like, you got all these movies, and
Cocaine Bear's
we
gonna
always-
be like crazy.
that's my
Yeah, it is a big list, Andrew. It's definitely a big list.
there's a Dungeons
Somebody
and
send the
Dragons
list to
movie
me.
coming out.
yeah.
Yes.
The first.
Yeah.
So we can all say that we're all undoubtedly all going to see Barbie, right?
Oh hell no!
No.
I'm seeing
Barbie
Barbie.
sleep, guys. Barbie is gonna be peak cinema.
Oh my. Oh my. I'm
You know
not
what?
saying
I'm
Oppenheimer.
not gonna
that
watch
day.
any of
I-
these movies. How could you say that about Barbie, George?
Oh wait, hold on. I think I have a wedding that weekend, so I'm gonna have to wait until Sunday to go see Oppenheimer.
Nah, screw that wedding. You're gonna go watch Barbie.
See, look,
E-
No, I have
even
my-
if it's your own wedding, you go watch Barbie instead.
Oh my goodness.
now here's the
Come
thing.
on, your wife would understand.
Here's the thing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
It ain't my
god.
wedding. It ain't my wedding.
You got June. Now June is I
Wait,
think
they're making a
or-
Tetris movie?
a
Dude,
Tetris.
Pass me
There's a
another cheese
Tetris
pizza.
movie.
Yeah, with Vin Diesel.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Are
I
they-
heard about it a while ago. I'll actually search something up real quick.
Oh my! So that's what I've been talking about because like you got all these movies coming out every at least every day of the month, you know. And then my only concern is that I'm sure most of these are going to be hit, but you're going to see a slew of these films just struggling to break even. Like as much as I'm the only person on MME who's actually looking forward to Transformers because I'm a Transformers nerd before I'm a DC fan or a Marvel fan. I think Spider-Verse is gonna blow Transformers out of the water, and then same thing with the Flash and all that stuff. And then they'll probably just wait like the next 2 weeks for Indiana Jones, and then literally the next month it's got Mission Impossible and maybe Oppenheimer, maybe Barbie as well. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So Barbie
uh,
and Cocaine Bear are connected.
yeah, I
Is
don't
it
think
gonna be a cinematic
Transformers gonna
universe?
do very well, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm being realistic here because like as much as I'd be like, oh fuck yeah, I'm like oh hell yeah, another Transformers film, like it's about time. It's been like 5 years since Bumblebee. I just don't see them like I don't see this film. It could make money, just how lucky it can be. Maybe Spider-Verse and Transformers can make a lot of money, and Flash just might suffer.
I
Not
feel
so-
like Spider-Verse will Spider-Verse because they're both in the Flash doesn't come out until 16th, but like Spider-Verse and Transformer are kind of head and head. I feel like Transformers gonna suffer, and like to be honest, Transformers from the past Transformers movies, they don't make that much money yet anyway.
Oh,
yeah, when it
no.
comes to like the last like the Transformers 5 and you got Bumblebee was a much lower budget, smaller film, so it got lucky because it came out literally the same month as Aquaman and coincidentally enough Into the Spider-Verse
Oh yeah.
the same month, so it got lucky, but I don't know about Transformers right now, but I'm seeing it day one, and then Spider-Verse Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse.
I will say though, like with
I wish I could
Transformers,
see
like I'm
movies on
looking
day
forward
one.
to like I will say that the Transformers actually seem to look better in this film than they have in the other films.
It just I think I mean I like the trailer. I will agree that the effects aren't. I mean they're not really all that done yet, but I think in terms of just like cinematography, it's better than it because you can't tell it's a Michael Bay film because I can tell it's a Michael Bay film because of the whole high saturated colors and all this stuff, just the way he has the camera up on people's buttons, all that stuff.
I gotta admit that trailer song was badass though. I did not expect that.
It was all a dream.
Yeah, Andrew, listen, like towards the end, I'll let you come on. It's just like I'm not like Max that has like so many people on because I want to keep control of the stream.
And
So,
be able
like-
to
Just
talk at
type
the
it in
same
the
time.
chat.
So like, listen, I'll give you your shot later, but for right now, like, because I have like 4 others, I don't want to like start overwhelming myself. But Transformers, like, I grew up on Transformers. I love the 2007 film. I don't care what anyone says. I love
Yep.
that film. I love Bumblebee. Dark of the Moon is okay. I was rewatching Transformers 2 the other day. I was like, good lord, what happened with this film? That was like a victim of the writer's strike that was going on in the end of the
That
2000s.
movie's I will admit because I actually was 9 years old. So I was 9 years old when the second one came out. It was one of the first movies I actually kept track of its release date, like on the internet. And then seeing, I was like, oh, like yes, Transformers 2. I was in my little 9-year-old naive self saying, I thought it was better than the first movie.
Cinema.
Cinema.
I can't. Yeah, but no, I can't wait
It's
to
a
see
cheetah!
because like I
It's a
said, like I also
doggy.
grew up on like the '80s cartoon. I grew up on Beast Wars and like some of these other ones, and also like I'm gonna do a Transformer fanboy out. Peter Cullen's still voicing Optimus Prime.
Fuck it, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He's been the voice of Optimus Prime since 1984.
They should have
Oh,
gone
okay.
Samuel.
I'm
They,
kidding.
they should have
Cool, I
gone Samuel
guess.
Jackson to voice Bumblebee.
Wait, what you just say?
What?
Wait, what did you say? Did you say Isaac?
Get Samuel Jackson to voice
Oh
Bumblebee.
my
I'm
gosh.
curious. So,
Peak
Peter
cinema.
Dinklage is going to be voicing the antagonist Scourge,
Whoa.
and Ron
Scourge.
Perlman's going to be Optimus Primal.
That's it. I like that casting though. Yes, he
Pete
sounds awesome.
Davidson's going to be Mirage. So I think we know what Autobot's going to replace Bumblebee as the main Autobot.
Yeah, and then you got
Ron
you
Perlman plays Optimus Prime.
Primal. He's going to play Optimus Primal. So that's the gorilla transformer
Oh.
that you see in the trailers.
and then you got Michelle Yeoh playing as one of the Maximals. Was an she trained with just like a bird.
Yeah, I don't know if Soundwave's actually going to be in this movie. I don't even know if I don't even think Megatron's going to be.
I think
Well,
they're
Well,
trying to take their
My
babies.
break is over. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Bianca.
Bye.
See ya, Bianca. Have fun.
All right.
I think I'm gonna
but-
head out
The
too.
trailer was good. Like I like the trailer. Like you have beasts and stuff, like gorillas and it looks cool.
Yeah,
Like,
no, like I'm
I hope it's good. Like, that-
no, June's gonna be a stacked month. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Oh wait,
just-
Pete Davidson's in it.
Yeah, he's gonna be the.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's what I
just
mean.
saw
He's gonna be voicing one of the Autobots.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be the Predacons Ferris. That's what it's gonna be.
I think I think when you're getting someone like Pete Davidson, I think he's going to be one of the more funnier Transformers, like the comic relief.
Mhm. So you should voice Optimus Prime.
But I do want to get to like the DC movies. Like we did talk a little bit about Transformers. This looks like the last dance for the DCEU.
Oh, yeah,
Any
DCEU.
What's your most anticipated DC movie? Everyone, Isaac.
Flash. Kidding.
Flash easily.
Flash.
Look, I don't care if they're not continuing. Just the idea of a Flash movie has always just been interesting to me. Just because Flash is one of my favorite comic book characters.
Well, at this point, I just don't care about this whole connected tissue thing. I just think people just get so riled up when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
I want to see Shazam. I want to see Flash. Blue Beetle. I'm actually more interested in Blue Beetle because I actually like that character. I just thought he looks cool. And then Aquaman, I love that first movie. First movie was fun, and I just want to see him as movies. Like I can literally just can watch Black Adam, not thinking about all the craziness going on. I just watch it as a badass movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, I just care about individual good movies. Like the Batman. The Batman wasn't connected to anything, and I
I
loved that movie.
just feel like this whole connected stuff is just messing people's brain.
Oh my goodness! This obviously set off a lot of people yesterday.
I actually liked it.
But here's the thing.
I didn't think it was all
someone
that bad.
said, is this
I don't-
fan art? Like I keep hearing this is fan art. Is
Yeah,
this
it's
like,
actually fan art. It's
So,
made
like-
by.
Oh wait, really? People fell for it.
They actually fell for it. It's made by what's that? The Flash News guy and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's made by him. He just got like when you get I think it's PNGs or JPEGs and put it into logo and stuff like that. That's what basically he did.
Yeah,
That-
Michael Keaton's definitely the.
That's
big draw
what
of this
basically
film.
he did. This is not official. This is like his own logo, his own art.
That's what I've been trying to wrap my head around, because I doubt, because like if I'm gonna go to like a Walmart or a Target, if you see on the toy section that you be selling Flash toys, I can't see them putting like promotional Photoshop art like that. It doesn't look good. It doesn't really look all that good.
Here's my thing also. People fall for everyone on Twitter fall for everything, to be honest. Like
True.
like because like say if I make I can make a Batman Beyond poster and make it look like something and say it's official, people will believe it now.
Yeah, Ferris also brought up a good point. Like it's gonna be like the Batman Returns suit that spray paint with the ears chopped off.
Yeah.
Like of course
But-
it's gonna look a bit out of place. It's just that the way the art makes it.
Yeah,
Like the neck looks so funny, but if you remember in Batman Returns, the when he took the mask off, look how long his neck was.
Yeah, like I think I think we have to wait until official promotional images because like it's not actually real. It's
Oh
fan art.
yeah. Oh, did RJ really tweet James Gunn and said thank you, my savior?
But
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of the day, I'm excited for the movie. Like, I'm excited for the Flash. Like, even though it's the end of DCU, I like the multiverse stories. I know not a lot of people like the multiverse stories, but like, I like Flashpoint. I like the multiverse because it's supposed to be a mixture of Flashpoint and I think Grant Morrison's multiversity run. So that's exciting. And
yeah. I mean,
What up,
I'm
Clayton?
I'm looking forward to the film. Just I know Ezra can be a little, yeah, the Ezra stuff, his shenanigans and all that stuff. I can you know
separate that.
separate that and just say, okay, we're getting a Flash movie finally after all these years
Yeah.
of just nothing but crap going around. Excuse me. But I want to see a Flash movie. I want to see. I mean, I keep hearing it's good, but I just have to test
Wait
screens
and
can be
see.
a lot of things. Test screens can be a lot of things though. But I'm gonna wait and see. No.
Aren't we supposed to get like a trailer at Super Bowl or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's like February somewhere, like the first week of February.
I feel like we only got a teaser. I feel like a trailer might change people's minds on if they're excited for the movie or not. Because like we haven't gotten an official trailer yet.
What do you guys think of the Michael Keaton design? Like to me, this looks like a combination of the Michael Keaton Batman suit and the Nolan suit. Like it's like a
It
combination.
does. It
It
does.
looks-
That's what I was mentioning last night. That it looks like Bale's head and then Keaton's body.
It looks cool.
Like that looks like that's like the coolest live action Batman suit so far. I'm not gonna lie. Like that looks if that's gonna be the suit in the movie, that's probably gonna be one of the best suits.
The only thing I do not like is the belt, but everything else, I'm sorry. For me, I always like Batman's belt, like how it's usually like gold or yellow or something like that. But um, the suit looks good. The Flash suit looks good.
Oh, I get
Uh,
it, Andrew.
Supergirl looks good. Like this is I totally think that the second Flash is gonna be the villain. I totally think it's Reverse Flash. I will still believe.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they never really reveal who the villain is. So I think they're just. I just look. I actually like the middle, like the main Flash suit, like in the middle. I thought like it looked good in that 1 minute trailer that they got like a year ago. I thought it looked cool. I need to see it in action. I want to see it in emotion. I want to see Keaton kicking ass. I want to see Supergirl kicking ass. I want to see what they got with the story. I just need to see. I just need to separate what's actually going on in this film.
Halo
Like,
movie per.
I do like the Flash suit. It kind of reminds me of the New 52 Flash suit where he has like all this electricity around his suit where it's going around his body when he runs or when he has the suit on. It just looks very like comic booky, like inspiration where they grabbed it from.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will say like the Batman costume looks great. I don't mind the Flash costumes. Any thoughts on Supergirl? I see a little movie perp. By the way, welcome. Loves the Supergirl costume. Any thoughts on Supergirl?
I think it looks it looks good.
Yeah.
It
I
kind of reminds me of was it Injustice and stuff like that. I think it was like in a flashback. I think Superman had a daughter and stuff like that, and like it kind of reminds me of that suit.
I thought
Ferris. Hold on, Ferris. I think one of the trailers that was at like one of those like movie event things early
The
last year.
CinemaCon, he does say that in the trailer.
Oh my god! And wasn't that like around the time the Ezra stuff was like
Yeah.
going down hard? Oh my god.
Yeah. It was like one of those things where it's like, like where you're making a good trailer and then a line that you put in the trailer realizes that you effed up by putting that line in the trailer, but it's too late because it's like the hard
Oh.
drive's already been sent.
Yeah.
Imagine
but-
imagine a scenario if the Flash movie it just becomes some like the highest rated superhero film of the year.
That would be crazy.
9.9% Rotten Tomato score.
Okay, Isaac, take care. Hey, listen, thanks for coming by. I'm gonna put your channel in the link so everyone can subscribe. Subscribe to Isaac, everyone, because he's one of my good friends on YouTube. And even though he doesn't think New York is real, he's still an awesome guy and makes some awesome content.
I'm gonna take him to New York to see what it is.
I
Oh,
do
man.
think the highest DC film would probably be Aquaman. Like, I don't think the Flash will do bad in the box office. It'll probably make around, I guess, like my estimate is probably around 600 to 700. But like I think Aquaman will kick it out of the park with like the box office because the first one was very like did it, and I still think the second one's gonna do very good as well.
Yeah, we just kind of have to just again wait and see. I'm just want to see them as movies, not just like an MCU kind of thing, like an episode of television. I know, like you know how like the MCU is kind of like an episode of television, like waiting for like the next episode or something like that in the
Yeah.
saga, and the saga was like treated as like next season or something like that. I don't treat them as like not. I treat them as just movies and stuff like that. They're really just nothing else. I just want to watch. I want to see Shazam. I'm actually looking forward. Yeah, Shazam. Looking forward to. Flash. Yeah, Blue Beetle and all that stuff.
Yeah, Blue Beetle. I think Blue Beetle is gonna be the surprise good movie of the year.
I think it'll be a good movie, but the sad thing is it's gonna be a one-off, and everything's gonna be kind of rebooted and start over.
Or maybe
Yeah.
it might be James Gunn's starter film because I remember he
could
did
be.
tweet it. He did tweet the poster for it.
If it's standalone, like if it's like a true
That
standalone,
also at the same
I think
time
they can
wouldn't
pull it
make
off.
any sense. That for me that wouldn't make any sense. You can't start off a new universe with Blue Beetle to me. Like
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
that's a
because
good
like
point.
if you're gonna start off a new universe, it's either like you start with you start with Superman. Like we all know new Superman films get come, but like you shouldn't start a new universe with Blue Beetle. I feel like that wouldn't make any sense.
I mean, if you're, I mean, still like you have a character, that's not too connected with other another. They don't mention anything else like anything for the previous DCEU stuff. If it's good enough, if it's successful enough, they can continue with that one, and you can just get Superman in the mix. They might, get. I don't. It's that's just how I feel.
I don't know, Vortex. I think only the Flash trailer is gonna be there, which is a big surprise because usually Warner Brothers doesn't really do the Super Bowl. So
the last time they did the Super Bowl was BVS.
I do understand why they're doing
that was like
Super
more
Bowl.
of an airlines commercial, wasn't it?
It was still something from Warner Brothers because it was still a cross promotion.
Oh,
It was BVS. Like
well,
The Turkish Airlines with Lux
Oh,
and Bruce
yeah.
and the Wayne
Yeah, I
Industries.
remember.
Little Movie Perp actually brings up a good point. Do you think like the foreign markets are gonna really care about the Ezra drama?
I
Oh.
don't think so. I don't
I mean,
think.
there was some foreign exchanges that Ezra did have, so who knows?
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh my goodness! But
It's a 50-50, like
Yeah,
like because like people have different perceptions. Like some people won't see the movie, but like the overall scope of the movie, a lot of people are gonna see the movie. I don't think it's gonna affect much. I do think the reason why they're doing it in Super Bowl is to, I guess, like get more hype towards the movie because like it kind of lost its like a lot of people are like not don't want to see the movie, and maybe like shown at the Super Bowl will change people's minds on the excitement towards the movie.
I think at first it feels like, why are they doing this so late? Like literally like 4 months till the movie comes out.
I do
But-
I do
but, like,
understand it.
Yeah,
Why?
But I think by doing that, I think they might be onto something if they want to just say, "Hey, we have a Flash movie coming out in 4 months." There could be some hype keep like going on within those 4 months, and just saying we're releasing a trailer like 7 months, and then they might forget about it. To the general public, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah. I do
Yeah.
understand why they did this way is because the stuff with the actor, it was like, I think the reason why they postponed the trailer and we never got it in 2022 is because of the stuff with Ezra and everything like that, and they were afraid to put it out.
Andrew, I think because like if Michael Keaton has a new suit, they're probably gonna like one of the Barrys is probably gonna use one of the old suits as like a new suit for
I
them.
mean, we all know that he has a closet full of them, so
Yeah,
it's probably one of like the most like it's like probably like one that's off to the side that he doesn't use, and it's like you can just use that.
Yeah, like I feel like
Or it might be something where it's like that, that the little kid who takes something from the parents without telling the parents, and then does something with it, and then shows it off.
oh yeah,
It's
you
like-
mean he
like
steals
something like
that suit.
Yeah,
but
he's-
do you guys think the Flash has like an uphill battle in June? Because we obviously talked about Transformers and Across the Spider-Verse, but we have yet to talk about Indiana Jones. So like those are three other possible big box office hits that are coming out the same month.
I would say the two uphill battles, I guess I would say, is Spider-Verse and possibly Indiana Jones. Like the one I personally think is more Spider-Verse. I don't think Transformers is really going to affect Flash that much, to be honest.
I do think I do kind of look at like this, saying, okay, these movies are kind of similar, but there might be different types of audiences for them. But
Yeah,
Spider-Man and Transformers are something that audiences kind of share. They have similar audiences, like Flash or whatever. I think Indiana Jones compared to like a different kind of demographic.
yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, it's like it's kind of, it does perplex me, saying like, okay, we're just gonna let all these, let's release in June. Let's all these other big name movies that might clump over us over the weekends, and say like, let's not delay those, so let's just stick it in June.
Yeah, but another one that I'm curious to see what the box office is going to be, obviously Aquaman, because the first film made $1 billion, but I know people like, I don't want to talk about the Amber Heard thing, but obviously you got the backlash of that, and you got some people saying, does it really even matter to see Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom if this is just going to be it? Like, do you guys think Aquaman's still going to do well?
Yeah, like I think no matter like the situation, I think it will still do well.
Yeah, I think I'm positive it might do well. But now I don't see making $1 billion. I can see just making like close to that. Just because, remember, I don't think this year we're getting a Star Wars film. We're definitely not gonna get a goddamn Avatar film. So I guess December is kind of safe for this year when it comes to like movies bigger than one another. You only got like, okay, you got Aquaman, you got Ghostbusters, you got like Willy Wonka. So I think Aquaman, I think DC would have like a upper hand that month. And I'm not too sure people are like too aware of the whole social media thing going around within DC and all that stuff. Because I think if they say, "Oh yeah, we're getting an Aquaman 2, come see our movie," I'm confident it's gonna make money.
It'll probably make enough money though. Like we already know, Shazam, not Shazam, the Flash 2 is happening because they're already in production. Like, I think people take social media as like, because not a lot of people pay attention really to social media that much as people think with the Ezra situation and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like because this is what I think from Twitter, like, because people think, because everyone Twitter thinks this way, everyone around the world will think that, and I feel like that's incorrect.
That's wildly incorrect because like, oh,
Oh, so Daniel Martin has a question. You guys think they're going to switch Aquaman 2 and the Flash around to make it the last DCEU movie? And
No.
bye, Ferris. Thanks for stopping by.
I don't think so, to be honest, because like I think they don't want to push the Flash again because like I feel like this is a firm date for the Flash. I don't have a problem if it ends with Aquaman. Like I don't know how Aquaman 2's get end, but I feel like there will probably be like some kind of, I don't know, spectacular ending to show like, I guess the DCEU is gonna be erased or something like that. Maybe similar to like a Flashpoint where like you see like, I guess that white light.
And
Maybe.
sorry for interrupting, but I just saw something that I do feel like I want to comment on real quick. I'm just gonna put it up because I just found out about it. I don't know if you guys remember Uche from Geeks and Gamers, but apparently he passed away. So I just want to take this time to just say rest in peace to Uche. He was actually one of my, like, when I used to watch Geeks and Gamers, like he was one of my favorites on there. But yeah, no, it's sad to hear that, at age 38 he collapsed from a heart attack. So
yeah,
so young and
Yeah.
such a like that's the thing, like it's yeah, it's so sad.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's very
no, rest in peace to Uche. And he did have that Snyder stream from a couple years ago that was for a good cause with Zack Snyder. And I know people want to talk about the thing about Zack Snyder disavowing Geeks and Gamers, but let's remember what the cause was that Uche helped out with. And yeah, condolences to his family. But yeah, no, I just wanted to like throw that out there. But like the other, I just feel like the DC slate, like outside of Blue Beetle and Aquaman, it feels like two of them are facing uphill battles with the box office, like Shazam as well. It feels like the Shazam movies come out at like the weirdest times.
yeah, that's
They come out the opposite seasons of their movies.
yeah.
Like the Christmas movie, like the upcoming movie is a Christmas movie, and it came out, it's coming out spring. The other one was also a Christmas movie and came out during the summer. So it's like
I
it's
think
funny.
it'll be a good movie. Like I just I don't think they want to push DC movies as I don't think they want to delay anything anymore, to be honest, because like we all know what's kind of happening, like reboot and everything like that. So like because I think 2024, doesn't the Joker come out 2024?
yeah.
Yeah.
And probably something else or something. Like I think they just want to be done with the DCEU and just look forward to the DCU.
Yeah, I don't really say like, okay, like, well, let's see, this is what you've been saying, like what you said, because I don't think people are that, like, just because people act like on Twitter doesn't equal the rest of the world,
Yeah.
because if you just go see Shazam, just go see Shazam. Like I'm sure it's gonna make money because I'm confident that it costs less than Black Adam. I'll tell you that for sure. And then the Flash, and I'm sure there's like a handful of people who are aware of the Ezra Miller stuff, but they just want to see a Flash movie. It just like, okay, I want to see a Flash movie. I'll go see that. Blue Beetle, depending on how much it costs, I think if it looks cool enough, people are gonna go see it. And then and then Aquaman, we'll see what and Aquaman, is Aquaman. The first movie did $1 billion. I'm sure it's gonna make a lot of money.
I do think what was it? I don't think Shazam will bomb, to be honest. Because how much did the first one make?
Only 100 million. 80 to 100 million.
Oh, so like I don't think like the second one's like I think the second one will probably make more than the first one, but I don't think it's gonna bomb, to be honest.
The second one looked like it had more stuff going on, like it had like a lot more a higher production than
And
the
you see,
first.
and you see dragon and everything like that.
Yeah, you see a dragon and all that stuff, like the cities moving around and all that stuff. But I'm sure like they know how to like rein the budget down, which I don't know what happened to Black Adam, because Black Adam decided to just balloon all that budget and say, yeah, people are gonna go see it. A $250 million film with a character that way lesser known than Shazam, and look what how that happened. Rock got too cocky, I'll tell you that.
Buzzkill.
What?
What the no? I no, like listen. I just brought. If you're talking about the Uche thing, I want to bring it up because it's sad. Because
It is very
he was
sad.
a contributor to our movie talk community, even though I never met him. But and also like with DC, like I'm just like when it comes to the DC EU, like I want these last few movies to be good. It's just I'm worried that because of the announcement that they made, the hype kind of died down for them.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Like I will say this, like whoever like for people that like the universe, I do suggest watching the Flash because it will be the last thing we'll probably see of the DCU.
Yeah.
I've always liked the DCEU stuff, even though like
Yeah.
you can give a rat's ass about being connected, or whatever. I just like seeing. I like the movies. I liked I mostly like the movies that are like post Justice League, like Aquaman, Shazam. What else? Okay, Birds of Prey, and not so well. Birds of Prey has its fun moments, but Wonder Woman 84, I'm just not too sure. But I like the Suicide Squad from James Gunn, and
Oh, yeah.
I definitely enjoy Black Adam, and I'm sure that all these other 4 films we got next year or this year, they're gonna be just fun movies. I'm gonna be liking like at least probably all of them, just depending how it goes.
But I will say, like, obviously the other big Jew movie is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Still not crazy about the title, but I did like the trailer a lot. What'd you guys think of the trailer? And you guys excited for it?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. It might be, I think, because it's like the first time I'll get to see Indiana Jones in theaters.
Yeah, same here. I
Like-
never saw Kingdom of the Crystal Skull in theaters.
Yeah, so
I,
like
I
this is
think
like
it will.
so it's pretty exciting to like at least like experience Indiana Jones on the big screen.
You go, Arkham. Yeah, you think?
I think it will be like I'm excited for Indiana Jones. I'm also with you, George. I do not like the title. Like I just don't like the title. It doesn't sound
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm not in. I've liked Indiana Jones, but I'm not like a major fan like a lot of people are. But I do get why, like I never seen Crystal Skull, so I have no interest in that movie when that came out. But I wouldn't mind seeing it. It just depends, I'd probably be broke by the time all these movies comes out. Like I'll probably be broke seeing Transformers and Spider-Man before seeing Indiana
I
Jones.
will say this de-aging looks really good though.
It does.
Like I'm very like you're saying James Mangold. Forget about the stuff Doomcock says. James Mangold, this man made Logan like a phenomenal movie. Ford v Ferrari.
That movie's awesome. Ford v Ferrari.
Yeah, yo, he's great as Indy. I do love him as Indy, and he's very passionate about Indy compared to like his other characters.
I do have a feeling because it's made by the Logan director. There is a strong possibility Indiana Jones might die.
Oh man, well he does not want anyone else playing this character, and I can't wait to see Mads Mikkelsen as the villain.
No, you can't go wrong with Mads Mikkelsen, dude. You can't go wrong with him.
Oh yeah, you can't.
And then we know this is the final. I mean, I'm sure it's the final indie film. You know, what are you going to do? Like, make a prequel series and just like have Harrison Ford have him lend his likeness to Lucasfilm and say, okay, we can make more Indiana Jones films. We don't have to worry about getting him again.
You know, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, like I know she's been getting a lot of hate, but it's
For no reason.
yeah, no, but it's like no, I'm still looking forward to it, and the character Sala is also coming back from the original films. John Rhys Davies, well, I hope I said that name correctly. Yes, I did, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing him as Sala as well. And look, my favorite Indiana Jones film will always be Last Crusade, but I'm still excited for this movie. Anyone got a favorite indie film?
I'll be real. I haven't seen any of them.
Oh,
I'm missing out. I know.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
missing
watch
out.
them.
I know.
You gotta
I
watch
know.
them.
I'm more of a Star Wars person.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
My watch.
Caden, Arkham, any
I'm more
favorite?
like Last Crusade and Raiders of the Lost Ark are like the tie for me.
I would say
Yeah.
Lost Ark for me.
Yeah, well, it's not just because Sean Connery was his dad, Jay Casale. It's also because, like, I listen, I love those, you know, father son kind of team up films. I love like the premise of finding the Holy Grail, and the action and the humor. I feel like was probably the most that I've enjoyed. Thanks, Daniel Martin. Thanks for stopping by.
I actually thought
I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna head out too. You know, them just want to pop in, have fun. You guys are awesome, and have a great stream, man.
All right. Thanks for stopping by, Blue Jay.
Yep. Yeah. Take care.
Take care. But yeah, no, like in Indy 5. I also know Creed 3. Is anyone here excited for Creed 3?
never seen the
Yeah.
movie.
I'm
Okay.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited because one, it's Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, and also it looks really cool.
So
Like with
he's
Jonathan
directed
Majors.
the movie.
Yeah, he's directing the movie this time. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Rocky movies and I love the Creed movies. I think the only Rocky movie that I don't care about is probably Rocky 5.
Yeah.
But I enjoy all of them, and I'm very interested because this is going to be the first time Sylvester Stallone's not playing Rocky Balboa. So I find that to be very interesting.
That will be interesting to see, like, how the franchise moves forward.
I know my second most anticipated animated movie of the year is actually going to be the Super Mario Brothers movie. Any thoughts on this movie, guys? I'm gonna pull it up.
I'm excited for it.
I mean, the animation looks really good in my opinion.
Like, there's a few anime movies I'm excited for, but this is on my list.
Yeah, I'm
Caden,
really
what
excited
about-
for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still not crazy about Chris.
Once Chris Pratt was cast as Mario, I was like, this about to be the best movie ever.
Oh my goodness. But you know, I think the rest of the cast is still on point.
Yeah.
The animation looks good.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like are playing the woke card because of Peach, but it's like I want to see a different kind of Mario story, even on the big screen.
Yeah, you can't do the same thing over and over. And like, she is princess of her kingdom. Like, it makes sense to her to take charge. Yeah.
Just like, but like the trailer, I did like the trailer. I like the animation style.
It looks like the movies. Like, it looks like the games. Like, Mario looks like Mario in the games. Like, it has like very resemblance.
And I think the timing's pretty good because isn't like one of the Universal parks gonna open?
Yeah. Next Not next. This upcoming, like in a couple of weeks. Here in Hollywood.
Oh, nice. I don't know when the ones in Florida are gonna open because that's the one I usually go to.
The Florida one I think opens up later this year, like late this year.
But yeah, I'm excited for this. Like, I think it's gonna be a good movie. I don't think I like Chris Pratt's voice. I think it's fine. Like, this is from my perception. Like, because in the games Mario doesn't really say that much. You have to kind of change it up a little bit. I feel
Yeah,
like.
but also like if this movie's a success, I want them to do other like things. Like I would like to see them do a Legend of Zelda animated film down the road. 'Cause I
They
love
were
the
going
Zelda
to do one.
Yeah, on Netflix.
Yeah, but because someone leaked it, they canceled it.
But yeah,
I remember that.
yeah, I remember like that as well. Wasn't there rumors that they wanted Tom Holland to play Link?
Oh god.
Something like that.
Like
Oh my
Or like it was of course like the list. It was like Timothy Chalamet, Tom Holland, and like I think Miles Teller was apparently on that list too, and
I
Will
think-
Poulter. Like it was like a weird list of like people who were various different like ways of like acting and everything. And I'm just like how do you go from Miles Teller to Will Poulter to Tom Holland to Timothy Chalamet? Like
I think Timothy Chalamet is kind of like people praise him a little too much. He's not that great. Like I think he's a good actor. It's just like people are putting him in all these freaking roles. Like people want him to play Robin and stuff like that. It's like no.
Yeah. Speaking of Timothy Chalamet, I know Doom Part 2 also comes out. Did any of you guys see the first?
I didn't.
Oh,
I
man,
watched it.
I joke around with people when I say that I see it. I said it's too much sand. And people like some people get mad at me. I'm like I haven't seen the movie, so
I seen the movie. Like I didn't really like it that much. I'm not sure if I'm gonna see the second one. Like I read the books and like compared to the movie, like I kind of like the books compared to the movie because it's not real. I don't. Sometimes it drags on too much and it kind of could be a little boring at the same time when I was watching it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like
No. I love the first Dune. I still got to read the book. I've only read some of the book. I'm very curious because like they have a big cast in this film.
yeah, Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, Florence Pugh is going to be in it.
Florence Pugh,
Dave
Austin
Bautista.
Butler.
Dave Bautista, yeah, Austin Butler. I mean, you still got Rebecca Ferguson. You still got Zendaya, Josh Brolin. You know, I'm looking forward to it. I think the Dune franchise is the new big sci-fi franchise. Or at
Well,
least it
I
could
don't
be.
think so. I don't think it will be. I think it'll just be 2 films in a series done. That's it.
Well, I think Denis Villeneuve says he's only gonna probably do part 2, and I think the book that comes afterwards. But after that, they can do whatever. So I think he's only doing a trilogy.
Yeah,
He
pretty
wants to do a trilogy because there's also the Dune book, which is part 1 and part 2 that they're doing, and this Dune Messiah, which deals with Paul, which kind of like convolutes Paul's story in the part 2 of Dune, and because it's like basically Paul become like it's so weird. Dune Messiah is so weird. If they do it, I mean, it's going to be very interesting if they do.
I feel like they're just gonna do like a trilogy and just end it at the third movie.
But I know that this comes out in November, and Oppenheimer. Are any of you guys excited for Oppenheimer? Because I know that's going to be like the big cast of the year.
I'm pretty mixed on Oppenheimer.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like, there's you know, when it's Christopher Nolan's White Opus or White Whale, you know, where it's
I'm
like,
kind of mixed as well, to be honest. Like I want you had the teaser, then you had the official trailer. Like I don't know, like nothing with the trailer did anything for me. It didn't really get me excited at all with the movie. Like
It's got a
compared
big
to
cast.
compared to other Christopher Nolan movies or trailers, like they excited me more. But this, like, I don't know, not it didn't do anything for me.
am I excited for the performances in the movie? Sure. Like, I'm excited for Robert Downey Jr.'s performance. I'm like excited for performances, but not for the whole movie.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
I think
like
it's fine that other people are excited for it. It's just the
yeah,
trailer didn't do anything. Like,
But I mean, it's got a big cast like Robert Downey Jr., Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, another film Florence Pugh's in,
yeah.
Matt
Florence Pugh's in a
Damon.
lot of films next year.
Even Josh from Drake and Josh is gonna be in it.
Yeah,
Josh
Um,
Peck, like I saw him in the trailer.
yeah.
It's like
Jack Quaid is in it. Rami
you're gonna
Malek.
see a lot of those Drake and Josh memes where like he's like Drake, where's the bomb?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness! But no, I am excited for this. I am a big Christopher Nolan fan, and I feel like this is gonna be something that's kind of different from what he's been doing the last few films.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, I want to know what's his next film also because he has that big deal with Universal
yeah,
where it's like he gets like priority, basically.
I'll see the movie. But yeah,
Yeah.
the cast is I think like each cast is probably gonna do very well with performance wise and everything like that. I just have to see, I guess, more marketing and stuff like that to change my excitement, maybe.
I mean, it's coming out the
I
same
mean,
weekend
the
as
next big thing that Nolan will drop is an actual bomb, and that'll be marketing for Oppenheimer.
oh my goodness, yeah.
He'd be like, "Boom! See what I can do
But
with
it's coming out
mark-
the same weekend as this.
same day
So,
and everything."
same day, same day.
I'm going to see Barbie first. Prioritizing that, of course. Oppenheimer can wait, honestly.
But you know, like Barbie, that's going to be very, very interesting.
I mean,
Mar-
it's right now. It's like probably like a lot of people's most anticipated movie of next year.
I do have a question. Are any of you, do any of you guys like follow the Hunger Games? Because I know like the Hunger
Yes.
Games.
Oh yes,
sequel,
yes.
Yes,
It-
and
it's
I'm
coming out this year.
excited as freaking hell for that prequel.
When does the
Yeah.
prequel take place? What does it take place?
It's
So
it's
did you
basically
ev-
the early years of Snow.
So it would take place.
So it's like before he becomes president.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's based off a book. So
Yeah.
you ever read the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Arkham?
Oh yeah, I read it. Like
Yeah, so
I,
it's gonna be based
I
off
watched
that.
all the Hunger Games. I like all the books.
Oh my god.
I was
can't
going to
wait for
show
this
why
movie.
President
for this
Snow
movie.
is the way that he is, and I know this is another one that Rachel Zegler is going to be in. I know she's going to be in Shazam.
Yeah. What's interesting is that we have, of course, um, Tom Blythe who's playing Cornelius Snow, and then you have Hunter Schafer who's playing. You remember the tigress lady in the and damn it,
Which one are you talking about?
Catching Fire, I believe. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
Catching Fire. Yeah, she plays that character. She's playing because that's Cornelius's cousin.
I just noticed. Rachel. She's in Shazam and she's in this now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm excited for this, and I know the last two Hunger Games movies weren't a lot of people's favorites because I think splitting Mockingjay into two parts was a dumb idea, a bad mistake. But I love the first two a lot. Like those were like my high school like year movies.
Yeah, same.
I still like
Like
it.
I saw Damn, I forget. They always came out during my birthday. They always came out like the weekend of my birthday. But there was one for my. Hold on, now I have to like actually look this up. Because I saw one like for my birthday with like a big birthday party for it. I believe it was It was Catching Fire. Catching Fire. I saw for no, it was Mockingjay, and part 1 and part 2. Both years I saw it for my birthday, and like I read the books, and even like I remember like reading the books, and I finished all of them like really fast, and then my mom and my dad were like, "You didn't finish the books. You didn't finish them." Like I'm like, and because I didn't read much, but like I read these books like very fast, and like you didn't read all these books, like read them again, and I read them again. And I was like, I don't care, like I'll read them again. Like Hunger Games, Percy Jackson, and Harry Potter were like the 3 book series I read like probably like 5 times.
Yeah.
Did you hear with Harry Potter they might do a reboot?
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
feel like that the only way I feel like that's gonna work is if they make it into like a TV series because because the books are so long and
Yeah.
I feel like
They're gonna
so you
pull a
can make
Percy
it
Jackson
different.
with it. They're gonna have to.
If
Like-
you want to be different from the movies, because they cut out, because as much as I love all the Harry Potter movies, they cut
Yeah.
out a lot of things from the books. You're gonna have to make it into a TV series.
Or
And if they do, then it's gonna be Peacock.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, because HBO Max is basically crumbling down. Like,
Warner
apparently,
Brothers owns the film rights, but Peacock, NBC Universal owns everything else of it.
yeah, like HBO Max is crumbling down, but like this is the thing that they're doing. Like they're probably getting rid of everything, then put it all into the new streaming service. That comes in summer, so like probably around May it comes out, the new streaming service.
but like, here's the thing, like, because Justice League's leaving HBO Max. Like, I was at Walmart last week and I bought like a copy of the Justice League entire series because, like, I
Yeah,
know it's
like
gonna go to Amazon Prime, but I really have no interest in getting Amazon Prime. I'm trying to only use the streaming services that I know that I will really, really watch.
yeah, all the I'm not sure if that I don't think that's going to Amazon Prime. So what's going to Amazon Prime is like Cape Crusader and the new stuff. The new stuff. So but Justice League will like I understand people's confusion when things leave. So Justice League is leaving because they're removing everything from HBO Max and they'll put it all on the new streaming service.
Oh wow.
That's usually sometimes how companies work. They remove everything, then put it on a new streaming service, and then like because like HBO Max is gonna be probably deleted, like erased everything. Probably HBO Go possibly too, and this whole new streaming service they're gonna put everything on there.
All right, that makes sense.
Like
That-
so, it does make sense. Like, but like with Amazon Prime, if you want to see like Cape Crusader or like the new animations, like you probably have to get Amazon Prime.
I know, like, so like one of the last films that I want to like talk about is obviously John Wick Chapter 4. Have any of you guys seen the other John Wick movies? And if so, what do you guys think about them?
I saw the first one, but I haven't seen the other 2. I have to watch the other 2.
Okay.
I didn't watch the first one, but I watched the third one.
Oh my goodness. You know,
like my friend wanted to watch it, so I watched it with him, but I didn't watch the first one or second one.
or how about Fast 10, the 10th Fast and Furious film? That's
Oh no!
Oh my god.
like
I
at
guess
this
it is
point-
right now. There does not need to be a 10th movie. Like they're just milking it like juice, to be honest. Like
And then there's gonna be 11, and that's it. After like, oh my
It's
God.
like,
Like-
what did they do? Did they go into the Fast and Furious multiverse and fight a version of Dom Toretto that hates family?
I just feel like they're milking the franchise.
Friends,
Like
not family.
I feel like
friends, not family. Like
I feel like with the Fast and Furious franchise, it could have ended a long time ago. To be honest.
I'm gonna agree. To be honest, I think they should have ended at Furious 7. I think when Paul Walker like passed away, I felt like in the ending of Furious 7, like Furious 7 felt like the ending of the franchise.
Like,
Like I don't know if anyone agrees with me or not, but it felt like the end of the franchise.
yeah, it should have been the end, but then they kept going. Like I understand you can keep going with movies past the trilogy. I understand that, but don't keep going with a franchise and that overstays its welcome. I would say.
Yeah, like that's just basically how I feel. It's just like, they went to space in the last one. Like
Like
that's
it's
how ridiculous the franchise has gotten.
like I always stand by this. Like I do not like movies with trilogies. I feel like you can do much better with movies if you don't stop at trilogies because you have so much stories to tell rather than just ending at 3 movies. Like I will always stand by this. The Batman universe should not stop at 3 movies. You can do so much more past it.
Yeah, you can definitely like
But
yeah,
like
like
you
they
could
should've.
introduce Robin, you could do Batman Hush storyline, you could do so much more. And I hope I'm right and it goes past the trilogy.
But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, is there like any other like big movies that are coming out?
Like
Any like sleeper movies like that you guys are anticipating? I know Dungeons and Dragons is also coming out.
um I am excited for some animations, like
I mean, Elemental's coming out. Is anyone excited for Elementals?
not really. I'm excited for Legions of Superheroes. That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah,
That's,
no, like that, like I don't know. I feel like animation this year, like Pixar's not going to be talked about that much because you got the Mario Brothers and you got Across the Spider Verse.
yeah, like Elementals didn't do anything for me. Like out, like it's different, but like not a lot of people are gonna talk about it. Not a lot of people even like. I think it was a teaser or trailer, like whatever it was. Like not a lot of people like the like. It's a mixed reaction with certain people. I would say.
Yeah, but I
Are
mean,
you
like,
excited for it?
um, what Dungeons and Dragons?
No, Elementals.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited for new Pixar movies because I am a Pixar fan, and I'm glad that it looks like they're going back to the theaters. So I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, that would be that. I'm only interested in certain movies. Like for me, my top ranking would be I would say Flash, Indiana Jones, Shazam, Aquaman. Uh, what else? Um, prop. I am excited for Into Spider Verse and other other films. I just had to watch John Wick 1 and 2, so I. Um,
Oh, Scream 6.
oh
Thank you,
yeah,
Kaden.
I
Thank you
forgot.
for saying that. I know, Kaden, you're looking forward to Scream 6.
Yes, that's honestly top
That
3 most anticipated movies
I
of this
forgot about
year.
Scream 6.
Um,
You just
yeah,
reminded me. I just
and
hope, like, I'm so excited for Scream 6. This is my one worry. I just hope it doesn't end like Halloween ends. Please don't.
Yeah, no, like here's the thing. I will say this about the Scream franchise as a whole. Outside the third one, I actually like the sequels a lot.
outside of the fourth one, I like all of them.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing,
The
even the
fourth one
third
I
one,
don't like.
even the
The
third
third
one
one I
had
like more. The thing is, for
Which
me,
one do you not like?
I don't like number 4. I
Oh,
like 3.
4.
I like 3. I don't like 4 because I feel like 4 doesn't add anything really to the franchise.
add anything new or something.
Yeah, it
like that.
doesn't add anything new. It doesn't like um yeah. It doesn't to me it just like yeah, it doesn't add anything new to it. It's just like, okay, why like why? Why did this happen? Like what I liked about 3 is that it added suspense to the franchise. It added like more background onto it. And
Hell yeah.
4 it didn't do anything for me.
Hey, Andrew. So, before we get to you, we were talking about like the Scream franchise. Are you into the Scream movies at all?
I remember the last one coming out next year when I was working at a movie theater. And I know about the first one and all that.
I mean, they're to me, I like that they're self parodies. They're kind of like parodies of like horror films.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're very meta in that sense. Like
But yeah, Scream 5 surprised me. I didn't see that one in theaters. I saw it when it came out on Paramount Plus.
oh my god. So I remember the going so I mean like I say that like as if like it was like 5,000 years ago. It was literally like almost a year ago. Like in a month it'll be a year ago. I was like I'm gonna go see Scream 5, you know, like I'm gonna take my sister with me, and then my dad and then my little brother he's like I want to go, and my dad's like just take him. I'm like fine, and the theater was packed. I remember like the theater was packed like crazy, and it was just like, and I was like wow, and it was opening. It was like that Thursday night, and then Friday I also went again. It was still packed, and then I
Damn.
think I went again like 2 weeks later, and it was packed still. So
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, wow.
But yeah,
And
no,
it's no surprising that they are gonna continue doing like 6 and 7, like what it was.
Andrew, before I let you share your most anticipated movies, there was like a new Scream poster that I saw that like was it like a subway map kind of
Yeah, it
thing?
was a subway map.
Yeah, I want to show that real quick because I really like the marketing for
It's
this.
yeah, because they're really embracing New York.
Yeah,
the
and which,
fictional
by the
city,
way,
New York.
yeah, it's a real city. Forget what Isaac says. um, but yeah, no, like this is a really cool marketing tactic that they're using.
Yeah, and I mean like I didn't even see the top corner, and then I tweeted it out. Oh, the purple line is 6, and then someone pointed out the top corner. I'm like, oh, never mind.
Oh, that looks interesting.
Yeah,
And I mean, if
Oh, it
you
looks
are
like a
into the
subway
Scream
map.
movies,
it is
you'll
a
see
subway
that-
map.
it is. A subway map. Yeah.
So, Andrew, if you're not aware, so the next Scream movie is going to take place
I
in New
saw
York
the
City.
teaser during the subway.
Yeah.
map.
So like this is like the first time it's taking place in New York City. But what's interesting is this is the first one without Nev Campbell,
Well,
and like I
it's mostly
I
the
love
new
her-
cast.
love her as the new cast. So and I love her as Sidney Prescott. So like I don't know. Do you guys think like the film, Caden, since you're the Scream expert on this panel, do you think they need Sidney, or do you think they're gonna
No,
be fine
I
without
think
her?
I honestly think we need a movie like how you know how like it was like one of those things where even like Scream 3, it wasn't live Sydney, you know. I think and then I think it's good to focus on the new generation and focus on Gail trying to help the new generation, and then like so it's like I think it's gonna be like something like where like honestly think this might be or 7 will be Gail's last movie.
Yeah.
And then 6 and I mean will be like Nev's like huge, comeback to the franchise.
And I will say, I think Scream 5 did a good job of setting up the passing of the torch.
Yeah.
Because I actually like the new cast. Like I really
I
like
do too.
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega. Yeah, no, Jenna Ortega is very talented.
Yeah, I mean she's doing Wednesday Addams right now.
Andrew, have you actually seen Wednesday? Have any of you guys seen Wednesday?
I
haven't.
have.
Yes. Yes.
What'd you
I
guys
have.
think of
Yes,
it?
I watched it.
Is it like worth watching? Like I've never
Yeah,
really
it
been
is.
It is
really
worth
is.
watching. Yeah.
because I've never been a big Adams Family kind of guy, but I find Jenna Ortega to be very talented.
I mean the ones from the '90s had Christina Ricci playing her.
Oh yeah, I remember those ones. Yeah, the first I've seen those ones. They're okay. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Scream 6. And Andrew, since you're on the panel now, like what are your most anticipated movies? I already have a feeling I know what two of them are going to be.
Very funny, but I did a stream yesterday about it, but I'll just go over it again. You want? I have a lot.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean, like you can go ahead because I think we covered all the movies, so I'm going to give you the time to share them.
Well, my first one is this TV show I'm liking on Disney. It's having its final 2 episodes soon on January 21st, called The Owl House.
They're doing an Owl House movie?
No. It's the last 2 episodes of the show.
Oh no, because we're talking about movies where they're
Well,
like
I
movies,
had TV shows and video games on my list.
but like
Well,
Like,
if you just
what-
want
like what-
movies, then fine.
yeah, just because this is focused on movies. But yeah, go ahead,
Okay,
share me.
fine. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, that's first.
Okay,
Creed 3 is one of them because I like the Rocky movies.
I actually did not know that about you.
Shazam 2, because I like the first one. John Wick 4, the Super Mario Bros. Movie. At first my mom was not interested in seeing it because it was Chris Pratt voicing them. What else? Guardians, maybe Guardians Volume 3.
Baby, you're not into the Guardians of the Galaxy movies?
Well, like I've told you before, the MCU has been getting a little too jokey.
But I think, well, in fairness to James Gunn, I think he does it the best.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, I'll respect your opinion. Anything else?
Well, of course, Spider-Verse. The Flash movie, and I already told you why in the comments.
Yeah, I know you're a big Michael Keaton fan, which I am as well.
Indiana Jones 5. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Oh, I forgot to mention that one. Thank you for actually bringing that up.
Fuck, I forgot.
So many movies coming out this year that I knew I was gonna forget to mention one. Any of you other guys into the Mission
That's
Impossible
that
movies?
cool Blue Jay.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited for Impossible Mission.
Yeah, Mission Impossible.
I totally forgot.
Like, yeah, no, I almost forgot as well because there's so much. This movie's been delayed so many times as well. Like, this was supposed to come out in 2021.
Oh yeah, probably because
Yeah, and the last ones are like Scream 6 and Wonka.
Oh, Wonka, yeah, I almost forgot about Wonka.
Yeah, it's supposed to be his early years before he opened up the chocolate factory.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see? I remember seeing like I think a video that Tom Cruise show and he flying off a plane and stuff.
Oh
like
my
that.
goodness, Tom. Did you guys see Top Gun Maverick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. It was amazing. Did you see it, Andrew?
Yes,
What did you think of it?
it was good.
Caden, did you see Top Gun Maverick?
Oh yeah, I saw it with the family. Really liked it.
Yeah, like Tom Cruise, this guy does like so many crazy stunts and all that. I
He
can't
has
wait.
no
to see,
fear.
I can't wait to see what he does with Dead Reckoning. And I know,
I know you said movies, but I wanted to bring some mention something else out. This year, the sequel to Insomniac Spider-Man's coming out.
yeah, I know. Yeah, that's like I said before. I don't know if you heard me say it. I feel like there's really no Spider-Man fatigue since there's always Spider-Man stuff people are excited for.
I think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Like, look, I'm excited for Spider-Verse. Oh, I forgot to mention, the PS4 Spider-Man was also spotted in the trailer.
I did see that, but
Across the Spider-Verse.
my jaw dropped when I saw the spectacular Spider-Man's in.
Yeah, so
And
it's
even
like,
had the same cartoon design from the TV show, the exact design.
I'm excited for Spider-Man 2, but my most anticipated game this year will probably be Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League.
Well, I
Mine
can tell
is-
by your picture on your profile.
mine is probably the new Legend of Zelda because I've been a fan of the Legend of Zelda
Mhm.
franchise for so long.
Well, the reason why my top pick is Insomniac Spider-Man because it's gonna be bigger. It's gonna bring in Venom and Craven the
Oh yeah, no,
Hunter.
I'm excited for that game as well. It's just I feel like we've waited longer for the new Legend of Zelda game than we did the new Spider-Man game. Because at least Spider-Man we got Miles Morales in between.
Yeah, I played that. And it was fine. I was more into playing as Peter Parker in the first one, in my opinion.
But like, yeah, Caden, do you have any upcoming video games that you're excited for?
I'm not really into video games as much as everyone else is.
No, that's all good. It's all good.
And
Yeah.
also, the CW Flash is airing its final season on February 8th.
Yeah. Andrew, what were your thoughts on the Flash costumes? Because it seems like they're getting a strong reaction.
I'm not. Well, I didn't react how those people did, but it was weird. He gave that. It gave that dirt face. But I thought that. Well, I mean, the Michael Keaton pose looked badass in my opinion. And
Yeah,
to
the
me,
costume looked good.
it just looked like the 1992 Batman Returns costume, painted red and the ears chopped off.
But I think that was kind of the point. I think Andy Muschietti hinted that a couple years ago.
That is
Like-
the Batman Return suit.
Well, like that one of the Flash costumes was gonna be like painted over one of the Batman costumes.
Yeah, because
Oh, And
before he gets the Michael Keaton Flash gets his suit.
I'll take that back sideways. That is so. I disagree
What?
with that.
Here's the thing. I like the Miles Morales game. The problem is it feels very short compared
Yeah.
to the main one.
Besides, Peter Parker's story is more complex, in my opinion, with the stuff with Silver Sable and Mr. Negative and Doctor Octavius.
I mean, I like both their stories. It's just like I feel like they could have added more to the Miles
besides,
Morales game.
To be honest, I think that was like I don't think they really could add any more because like Miles Morales, I feel like it ended perfectly, and I think it. I don't think it was meant to be longer because like I feel like that would be like dragging on the story as well. So like I feel like it ended, even though it was a little short, I feel like it ended perfectly how it did.
In fact, when I watched the mentorship between Peter and Doctor Octavius in the game, I felt like I was watching Raimi Spider-Man 2 again.
Yeah, like I will say, like that was the best version of Doc Ock since Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, and he's voiced by the guy who did Rigby in regular show. And also, going back to the Flash, I did say in the comments that it would be cool if when we go to the Tim Burton universe, if like in his back cave, there's like a Joker card, the Penguin top hat to remind him of his past mistakes in his last two movies.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you can show some nods to it.
Oh, he's talking about the gameplay. Oh, my mistake.
Oh, the gameplay, yeah.
Well,
But,
I bet it will be improved in the sequel because I even heard it might be a tag team.
Oh yeah, it'll be tag team.
I also know one of my Andrew, I also didn't know you were anticipating Creed 3. How do you feel that there's not going to be Rocky in the movie?
I was a little bit disappointed, but I can understand why. I mean, Creed 2 pretty much wrapped this story when at the end where you saw him with his son.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's okay sideways.
But I am curious to see how Michael B. Jordan directs the film.
He's going up against Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, King the Conqueror.
That dude's in a lot these days.
I don't know. Do you think Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to have a similar effect that No Way Home kind of did, where like the franchise is going to go in a much different, darker direction?
Probably.
And Attack the Block 2. Okay.
The what?
Attack the Block 2. I don't know. That's what little movie perp said.
Is that a movie or game?
So I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. I might do another 10, maybe 15 minutes because I know I'm gonna have dinner around 5:30 my time. But Andrew, I also didn't know you were a big indie fan. We were sharing our
the
favorite
original trilogy. I played the Lego game.
So but before everyone was sharing their favorite Indiana Jones movie, do you have a favorite one?
I guess the original Raiders.
Okay, well, listen. I love both Raiders and Last Crusade. It's just I've rewatched Last Crusade a few more times.
I mean, like I said in the chat, Harrison Ford cares more about Indiana Jones than he did Han Solo.
Yeah, he always had.
I mean, like, the dude literally wanted him to be killed. Well, not Indy, but the other one.
Yeah, no. To be fair, that is true.
And I'm with you guys on all that stuff. Dukak's saying about how they're gonna erase Harrison Ford and make Phoebe Waller-Bridge recreate the original trilogy scenes.
I don't know, like Arkham. You obviously know who Doomcock is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that guy. You know he's trying to jump on the Henry Cavill
Of
bandwagon.
course he is.
But like he's trying to do it in a way where he's not vilifying James Gunn. He's trying to he seems like he's going a bit more after David Zaslav.
In fact, George, I remember seeing a Twitter post of you reacting to someone with the James Gunn head with the Twin Towers.
Oh yeah, no. Arkham, I don't know, or Caden, if you're back, I don't know if you guys saw that tweet.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, no, because I think Isaac shared it yesterday, and it was or earlier today, and I was
Is
just
it
like,
the one with James Gunn and stuff like that?
Yeah, but it had the Twin Towers from
yeah,
9/11.
no, basically like it was like 9/11, and like
Yeah, I saw it. Like,
that's just I'm not gonna show it for obvious reasons, but it's like
Yeah.
I guess it's just again like it's a little concerning that people have
Ever
that
since,
kind
here's the thing. Ever since
of behavior.
Henry Cavill got fired, the fandom blew up like a nuke.
yeah. Since I feel like we covered all the movies, and since you guys weren't, I didn't get you guys weren't on my previous stream where I talked about like the DC slate. Are you guys excited for that announcement in January?
Yeah.
I'm down with whatever goes down. As long as we get good movies, I'm not going to complain like everyone else does.
Yeah, like for me, like I'm excited. Like I'm excited for the DC slate. Because it's based on entertainment side, I hope it's not just movies. I hope it's like other stuff too. Because like James Gunn's in charge of the entertainment side. So like movies, TV shows, games, and I think what entertainment I think that would be animation too. I do hope we see not just movies. I really want to see an announcement. I need a Nightwing movie. I need a Nightwing movie.
And hey, if you want, get the guy who played Nightwing in the Titans show.
Oh my god!
I would love that, but like because everything like Titans is ending this year, Doom Patrol is ending this year.
Yeah, everything's ending.
No, certain things are continuing, like Harley Quinn, the Harley Quinn stuff, like with the animation. Like certain animations are continuing. Certain TV shows are just ending. Like for the new streaming service, I guess James Gunn's plan is to solely focus on DCE, live action DCU stuff.
I see.
And then Amazon, you get the animation. So I'm
Right.
excited for that.
Oh, speaking of Wednesday, I'm gonna bring up actually like a tweet like you guys were talking about Wednesday before. There's something interesting about. Hold on, I'm having problems sharing the screen.
I think Superman Lois will get canceled. To be honest,
What? I like that show.
I like
know
it. I like it too, but it's kind of obvious it's gonna get canceled.
Well, so what you guys think about this? Apparently, Amazon like Wednesday might not get
We're gonna
renewed.
get Wednesday. Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. Amazon likes to cancel stuff.
No. It's like Netflix. It's Netflix.
Oh,
Like,
no,
Amazon might take it. Amazon might get it.
Sorry, I meant Netflix. Yeah, I meant like Netflix likes to cancel stuff. Like you already lost a showrunner for the Assassin's Creed thing. They lost a showrunner for the TV show.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? Like with a showrunner with Assassin's Creed, they already lost.
Yeah, I heard that.
And now this, like, I just don't think Amazon.
Well, because Amazon owns MGM. MGM owns the rights to the Adams Family stuff,
Yeah.
and this show was in
I
development and
did not know
filmed
that.
before Amazon bought MGM,
Yeah.
and so
I just
and this is
think
all speculation based off of of the rights and stuff,
yeah.
but like we've seen people outsource their stuff to other people. So
Oh
you know.
yeah, that's true. I just think Netflix as a whole, they do cancel a lot of stuff.
Oh, and also I heard today about an accident with Jeremy Renner.
Oh yeah, we did cover that before. I hope he's doing well. Not some kind of depressing news today. I mean, between Jeremy Renner getting hurt and hearing about what happened to Uche, like, yeah, not exactly a nice start to the year so far.
Yeah. It's like, okay, wow.
Yeah. Andrew, what were your thoughts on DC? Like you said, you're gonna give the new stuff a chance.
Yeah, I'm not like defensive like everyone else has been.
I feel like the thing is the DCEU had hits, but it also had a lot of misses.
Yeah.
And I am excited to see what they got going, not just for this year, but for the future.
Okay.
And I don't know, like what? No, were there any other films that you're into? Why was Wonka one of your most anticipated movies, Andrew?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen the original and the remake with Tim Burton.
All right, because yeah, I didn't really cover that film. I mean, it could be a hit, it could be a miss. I don't know. Arkham, Caden, is Wonka on your radar for this
Yeah.
year?
No.
Yeah,
No.
right. Wonka, I'm pretty I was
Yeah, but
you know, I
Timothy
was,
Chalamet.
Yeah.
yes, Timothy Chalamet playing the Gene Wilder Wonka. So
Oh
it's
my
gonna be
God.
interesting.
I just saw this tweet of someone doing a GIF me. I'm laughing at.
Oh, what TV shows are you excited for this year?
It's a Black Adam and Man of Steel 2 film collection, and someone was laughing at it.
George.
Film junkies. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll probably put up Wonka. This will probably be the last film that I'm gonna cover on here because we're gonna end it soon.
Yeah,
but,
you
go.
you
Hold on,
use
I'm trying
IMDb, huh?
I'm trying to share the screen. Hold on. I'm still getting used to this stuff.
Oh yeah, I forget. Secret Invasion comes out this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really cover the shows, but you guys looking forward to Secret Invasion?
Yeah.
I know.
I'm
I told you
really
before,
excited for it.
I've been burned out by the MCU a lot recently.
I'm excited,
God.
but my most anticipated, I guess, new TV show coming out this year. I think it's supposed to come out this year. I'm excited for the Matt Reeves Penguin show. That's gonna be awesome.
I mean, everything that involves Matt Reeves, you're gonna take my money for.
he is the man.
Now Tim Burton and Christopher Nolan are.
Yeah, I mean, like he looks good in the Wonka costume. I'll be honest.
He's no Gene Wilder.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, the original is one of my all-time favorite movies. Although
And
there's
they,
this,
they said that this is supposed to be way before he opened up the chocolate factory.
although I will say, like, there is this weird conspiracy theory that people have out there that Grandpa Joe is the bad guy of Willy Wonka.
Seriously?
Yeah, because he was the one that suggested to Charlie that they drink those fizzy lifting drinks.
Oh, come on.
Because he only got out of bed to go to the chocolate factory after being in bed for 20 years.
Oh, that's just bull crap.
Look, I love the original.
But it's true. It's true.
Hey, you want to
Uncle
talk
Grandpa
conspiracy theories?
Joe.
You want to talk about conspiracy theories? People think the Wonka might
Is-
be a psychopath.
Oh well.
I mean, the dude literally went through a crazy tunnel with a creepy song.
Oh my, yeah, no, like he's definitely quite the eccentric person. But no, I am curious to see how this is. Did any of you guys like that 2005 film with Tim Burton directing it?
Yeah, I like.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
that one was fine. I mean, Freddie Highmore was Charlie.
I mean, I don't love it, but compared to most remakes, it was solid.
Good evening, sun and star signs. The earth says hello.
But Arkham, did you see the original Willy Wonka or the
Oh
2005
yeah,
film?
I think it was good. I have to see more like a trailer or something like that with Wonka.
But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. If
Okay.
you guys want to send the links to like your channels in the private chat, and I can put them in to get people to check them out.
I don't get a lot of people anyway, so I don't care.
All right, or because I
I'm not
know
like those. I'm not
Andrew, I
like
know you just made a new channel recently, so if you want to put it in the chat to pump it up, you can.
Or I'll do one even better. I'll show it. Just give me a second.
All right, but yeah, Arkham, you can.
I just did. It's in
Okay.
private chat.
Here we go. Yeah, so I'm not trying to be big like all the other YouTube channels like you or Max, but so far I've done like 1, 2, 3, 4 live streams in the
Take care,
last.
sideways.
Yeah, I'm trying to do more videos.
But,
My last 3 streams I ranked.
all right, thanks, Caden. And Caden, I'll put
Yeah.
your Twitter on there because I know that was what we did the last time. So I'll put your Twitter in the
Yeah.
thing. Thanks for coming by, Caden.
Of course. See ya.
See ya. But yeah, I'll put
Yeah,
Caden's
well,
Twitter because he doesn't have a channel. So
we should do this. All right, well, we should do this more often because my dad has been wondering if I've been hanging out with you guys more because he's weird. He thinks it's weird I'm doing my streams by myself.
yeah, no, listen. One thing I announced I'm gonna do on my channel, I want to do like streams on like certain franchises and like movie franchises or TV shows. So those are gonna be streams where I might invite specific people on, like not like group links or something, like maybe certain people on. So like if I do a Spider-Man one, like I would send you a link, Andrew. Any like Batman one, I would definitely send Arkham a link.
Yeah,
but I definitely
Scream-
don't want to be in a room with like people like Tony or CGA.
Oh no. Don't say stuff like that. They don't come on my show anyways, but
Yeah, but those guys get on my nerves. But and I used you and Anthony,
I know,
used
but
to,
like
Anthony and I used to like each other, but not anymore.
I'm cool with everyone. So like, I like as long as like I said, people behave themselves. Like I have no problem. But I'm gonna find your channel, Andrew. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Oh no,
before
okay,
we
you know what?
close out.
Screw it. I'll give it to you right now. Hold on.
Okay. Arkham, you got anything coming up on your channel?
I do have a video probably coming out this week. It's gonna be about my most anticipated DC comics, or like the DC comic books that are gonna be coming out with the future of the relaunch of DC Comics. So like Tom King, I'm excited for Tom King's relaunch of Batman and etc. Like Shazam, Superman, etc.
Cool.
All right, Andrew. Any upcoming videos or streams that you want to promote on your channel before we go?
Well, other than the 3 I just finished the last few days, nothing new planned yet.
All right, so check those out, guys, if you haven't already. And as for me, I'm probably gonna be doing some more basketball movie reviews. I don't know when my next stream is gonna be. If anything, it's definitely gonna be when the DC slate is announced, because it's gonna be announced sometime this month. And I'll just say it. I recently got the last Kevin Smith film that I need, Dogma. I found it cheap, or cheaper than I could find it, so I'll do a review on that to close out my Kevin Smith reviews. And I'm also going to review Man of Steel at some point this week to close out the DCEU movies that I haven't reviewed yet.
Yeah, I have to like do. I'm thinking of also doing a review of this. I think the overview opinion on New 52 and Infinite Frontier and Rebirth.
Nice.
Yeah, I know
Yeah, no,
not a lot
go-
of people are
go
getting
for
like
that.
my opinion on Infinite Frontier. Like, I do think there's more good than bad, but I will state from this, I feel like Harley Quinn does not need a comic book. I still think that way. She does not need a comic book.
All right. But yeah, go check everyone out here. Also check out everyone else that was on here before we close out. I'm gonna find Bianca's channel because Bianca was on for a little bit. I'll put her channel in as well.
Oh,
Yeah, Bianca, because she came on like during her break. And yeah, shout out to everyone that came on today. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.
Okay, ciao.
All right,
See ya.
yeah, and I will end the broadcast.